Welcome to Tea Time with Mickey and Aaron. So this time I made it. Can you guess what it is?
It's definitely matcha.
Atari!
In this video, we're going to discuss our trip to see SHINee World 5 in Dallas.
We're going to highlight our favorite moments throughout the trip and the concert. First, we want to show you our merch.
We didn't purchase a lot of merchandise for this show, but we did want to get something for each of our biases. So we bought fans. I got Onyu.
I got Junghyun.
We're keeping them in the plastic so they stay pretty.
And of course, we got the light sticks. It says SHINee World 5 on them. It's very glittery. We used it throughout the concert.
I also bought some stickers. They also have each member 2 poses. I'll put close-ups of these. And then from somebody that was really nice, just handing out free buttons, walking down the line, I got a key button.
We love Key.
Yes.
We were like, yeah,
Key is my spirit animal.
And then this isn't merch, but they were handing these out.
This is a project that all of the Showels did going to the concert. We held up this at the final encore set. It means for you our hands become a sea of green. And it was just really nice to be able to do something with all of the other Showels there to show SHINee our love and appreciation.
Our next highlight is our journey to the concert. We are headed to the concert! Woo!
It was great all along the way to keep bumping into Showels, whether it was traveling down the street or in stores or even in our hotel.
In our hotel, for example, we were leaving and we heard SHINee music coming from one of the doors and we were freaking out. She freaked out so much she wanted to knock on the door, but we didn't.
We met them in the elevator later and they were very sweet people.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we got to the venue, it was great to see how many people had turned out. So many Showels to be around people who love SHINee as much as we do.
And shout out to Brian! Hey, if you're watching. He sat with us. He had to come by himself, but
we adopted him
did.
and we all had a great time. And for me, that just kind of shows the nature of the Showell fandom and how it's basically just a big family.
Our next highlight is the concert itself.
Yeah, and surprise, we were way closer than we thought we were going to be. It was awesome. We could see every detail.
Yes, the venue itself is so intimate. We can see all their facial expressions, them sweating, I mean everything. It was awesome. We're gonna recap the concert really quickly because if we talk about the whole thing, it's gonna be way too long. So we're just gonna talk about the huge highlight parts.
It was great to be able to see all of their new costuming. All of their outfits looked great. My favorite was probably, I mean, it's hard to pick favorites, but I loved the white suits with the buckles. It was great detailing and they were very well tailored and they were just, it was beautiful.
My favorite outfit is the one that was the jacket.
The big one, yeah.
The big jacket, but it had a very sharp V-neck, but they were not wearing anything underneath, so.
I think they had a quick change, but it was nice.
And then there was Taemin's solo.
He looked like he was on fire. But they have mist coming in and this costume was
So
gorgeous in person. It was just
great song,
gosh.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting so excited. I loved, obviously it's our biases, but the duet with Junghyun and Onyu. Oh my gosh. Their voices are so incredible together.
It was amazing. And then in the screen with the camera, they put their faces zoomed in next to each other, so it looks
Split
like
screen.
And they were looking at each other while they were singing it.
You could feel just their familiarity with each
Yes.
other. Next, we want to talk about some of our special moments from the show. What was yours?
My special moment was actually the very beginning when the curtain went up and you see SHINee And it was just like one of those moments of just like, oh my gosh, they're like in front of our eyes, they're right here, and then they're singing and it's live and they're right there. It was just...
For me, it was a little ways into the show, but when they finally performed No 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 Miyappo Replay, that was where I began with SHINee. And so to hear that and to see them live, I definitely got super emotional, tears streaming. I was trying to sing along, but mostly just sobbing. And it was just really special. It was incredibly just overwhelming to hear that, you know, first thing that made me fall in love with them, and to see their faces and to feel that coming from them. It was awesome. Let's just talk about how SHINee compares in real life compared to what we've seen on TV or on concert DVDs, just the experience of seeing them in person.
So I have two highlight moments, and one was Onyu. I had to bring it up, sorry. So there's a song, Ready or Not, I think everybody knows that, and they have this, you know, they spin a lot, and Onyu was on the right side where we were more towards the right.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, and he was spinning, and I think he got dizzy or something happened, and he falls. And it looked like he almost
stumbled a little bit.
He fell, and it looked like he was about to fall off the stage. He didn't, but I think we both went like this, like ah!
My heart was racing. I was like, no! It was so terrifying. He was good at recovering.
Yes, he did.
It's kind of an experience.
Yeah. But it was such a precious moment because you don't see that in DVD concerts. That's only live. My other one, of course, being a Jonghyun biased, there was a close-up of his neck vein, which I love.
Every high note when he turns to the side so you can get his best angle.
It was wonderful.
So probably my favorite part about just seeing them live was in shows that you see when it's on TV, when it's in photo shoots, they're always photoshopped, they're retouched, there's so much processing, you know, and in a live show, yes, they're wearing makeup because there's lights, it's, you know, you have to do that. Yeah. But they weren't whitewashed. They were just so beautiful in person. Their natural looks are so good. But it was amazing to just see that because it felt more real and it felt more authentic. And to have the experience of that and to see all of their expressions and the way that they interacted with each other, there were these small moments that a lot of times you just miss in performances that are taped. And they didn't talk as much as I wanted them to, I think just because of the language barrier, although Key's English is fantastic.
Amazing! I was so impressed.
And he apologizes for it.
And it's oh my gosh, you know you're good.
It was still great to be able to hear their voices.
I mean, I just have to say, they sounded as amazing live as the recordings, and that sometimes doesn't happen with even famous singers.
There's a reason that they have the reputation that they do, just the quality of their voices, the quality of their just performance.
Yeah.
They are true professionals, and it was just amazing to see them right in front of us, and just the way that they spoke and the way that they carried themselves. They're so humble and just real, and it was amazing to feel that as a fan.
We're gonna end here, but lastly, I just want to say that it was just way too short.
It went by in an instant.
Yeah, we were wanting more, for sure.
I think that's everybody. But I was very grateful to have this experience. It was just so blew past my expectations and was truly amazing.
If anything, I am so much more in love with SHINee than ever before, and I was like, I want more! I want more of SHINee!
It was a rough drive home.
It was.
Yeah, we're still recovering.
Yes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And please leave us some comments because we would love to hear about your experience as well.
I gotta go home and sleep. Okay. Oh my god, do not. Merch. Merchandise. Merch.
Ugh, can we start over?
You're gonna cry. It's fine if you cry.
Even upside down, he's staring through my soul.
You're
smacking John.
so good. It's like he has that serious face and he has this like.
There's like no in between. It's like either really serious or like super goofy.
Come to life.